Here we go again, I guess. Another year, another dollar. What is up, Trash in a Can, Blue U, Twitchy WM, Chalet P. Howdy, howdy. Yeah, that's just the Bucks. That's just the Bucks, but Lamb. How was your guys' New Year's celebrations, if y'all had any? Actually, I always forget New Year's is a thing. I think I'm just like too used to seeing like the Chinese variant. So I forget that normal people have like sparklers and shit. Yo, Tachyon. Tenken and Rudoka. It's an in-joke I'm not familiar with. Nah, not really. Yo, Laritz. Happy New Year, brother. Black Tata. Cicera. Celebrating New Year on January 3rd. Is that just a you thing? I think it makes more sense to like go out while everything's like not closed and busy and everybody's crowding, being loud. Do you celebrate Chinese New Year specifically? I think my dad's supposed to, but I don't really like celebrate anything. Really, not even my own birthday usually. Oh, my dog peed on my leg 2 minutes after the New Year's. Happy New Year! Yo, what's up, Mayhem? Is that the Yordle Mayhem or a different Mayhem? Grind PoE 2 on a new year. Yeah, I tried to play PoE 2. But I don't know if my laptop was overheating or what, but it was kind of laggy. Didn't like dodge properly because everything would like latency up every couple of seconds, sadly. Maybe I'll wait till it comes out for free. Big grind today. Just doing some figures to warm up again, as per usual. Then I don't know. We'll see what happens. I've kind of just been painting non-stop, well, whenever I do paint. I prefer to, like, I really just want to paint cozy stuff more than anything. So maybe something to do with, New Year's and sparklers. First we gotta draw a dude's ass. Gotta grind our fundies, as they say. And what better way to grind than throwing on some OG Maple Story music and just going for it. And now the real reason for the Maple Story music is I just can't think of anything else to play right now that won't get me completely muted. Artsy Sarah. Okay, that makes a little more sense. Artsy Sarah. Sorry, I'm bad at reading. Loimu, Happy New Year, Juver, Shizeni, Zach Sayuki. We get a hardware update this year? Nah. This thing can't play Path of Exile 2, then it wasn't meant to be. I've also just been kind of having like really a hard time getting into games. I feel like I mostly just do like Zenless dailies and Eidolon Epic 7 dailies, and then I'm bored for the rest of the day. Except for Balatro. I think I got into Balatro like super quick. I already have like 20 hours in it as of like 3 days ago, which is pretty good. It's pretty good. Someone that has like zero experience with poker and knows nothing about poker. It's pretty cool. You're gonna render out this piece, this butt. It's gonna be a neat little sketch, I guess. A fan of your illustrations, they're so cozy. Nice. I appreciate you, Artsy. Yo, Godoki. Ochijira Tico. Any New Year's resolutions? I said last stream that I was going to stream more. So technically I've already done it. Technically, we have already achieved our goal. But, not really, to be honest. Survive another year. I'm sure that's like a lot of people's is. Blatro is a real brain hack, yeah. I'm like, I'll do one more run. 20 runs later. But I remember, like, rooting for, I guess, Zenless during the Game Awards or whatever the fuck. And then they were like, Balatro came out of nowhere and stole the victory, and everybody was like, what the fuck is Balatro? And I looked up gameplay of it, and I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? It just looks like a generic casino-style poker, whatever the fuck. I gotta stop saying that. And everybody was raving about it. People who I didn't think would rave about that stuff raved about it. And I played it, and I was like, okay. Alright. I see you. Tuck that elbow in because I don't like losing the shape of the butt cheek. Yo, Drift. Is poker like a gambling game? I think so. I think it's like a gacha game. Yo, it's a literal car. Happy New Year, dude. You played Hades too? Nah. I'll probably play it when it comes out, though. I really enjoyed the first one. Drink water. So hello, Gurnell. Damn, this theme is pretty nostalgic. When you spend your hard-earned $5 to be able to afford maybe like one cosmetic item that lasts like 90 days. First time I really catch you streaming. Ours very inspiring. Hey, thanks, E12. Glad you could make it. Yeah, we like to do a little warm-up doot every time. Every stream. Sometimes that warm-up ends up being the entire stream, and then everybody leaves disappointed. But it's okay. Yo, what's up, Reese? How you been? Did your Happy New Year go? There's gonna be a lot of Happy New Years this stream, I think. Indeed. Resolution is to finish more art. Been sketching a lot, but need more finished stuff. It's a good one. Finish more art. But today, so it's fine. Hey. Like, once if someone is forcing you to do this, you're all forcing me to do it. You guys are the reason I'm doing this. Yo, Bry Lego with the Twitch Prime sub. Get the support, dude. You had a good Happy New Year. Honestly, I thought everybody would be out like celebrating, at least for the next week or so. But maybe it's not that big of a deal. It's been a good one, same to you. It's been alright. Been chillin'. Square butts are so funny, looking in the background cracks me up. Ha, I get it. I have that same issue with the square butt. Celebrate New Year for a whole motherfucking week. Well, I don't know. I don't know what normal people do. Then again, if you're hanging out here watching my stream, you're probably not normal, so. Yo, Kara VV. Hello, hello. How do you do? Just call me rude. Y'all know what you are. You draw something unhinged since this is a weird place. Do a little bit of shit, wait. Yep. Go. Oh, hell yeah, brother. Twitchy animation with the Twitch Prime sub. What you could do. Appreciate you, sir. I'm gonna use that to get my own sushi. Twitch doesn't take like 60% of it, which they probably will. Are there any artists that you've recently been liking or enjoying their art style? There actually is. I liked one of their posts, so maybe I can like bring it up. This person. I think anything this person makes always catches my eye. Cause it's like, and I like how messy and like collagey it is. Post it in I'll post in chat. Yeah, every time I see their stuff, it's just like a feeling of like, whoa, that's really fucking cool. It's hard to read as it is. Like, I want to steal some of that. But like on Yo, Terry, what up? Happy New Year, dude. You up to? Just chillaxing with the fam. You ready to go back to work on... Wait, do we still have a week, or is it... Oh, we only have like 4 days left, huh? What's this man holding? He's holding, Oop. A little unhinged, so he's holding it by the... Already, is it this Monday? I think so. Winter break's over, kids. It's time to go back to work. Throw some onion on it. This guy over because he's kind of eating some wiener estate, wiener real estate. Sorry, onion on a hot dog. Yeah, onion on a hot dog. Is that a sin? Is it as bad as ketchup on a Chicago hot dog? That was like one of the weirdest things about Chicago was how much they hated hot dog. I mean, ketchup. I think when we went to visit, we like hit up a hot dog stall and there was a sign that literally said, ketchup only by request, and then they forced you to dance for it. But Chicagoans know their hot dog, I guess. It's pretty fucking good. For $7. Dry crispy onion's really good. Yeah, that is pretty good. Let's go with the mustard dog. You think they would like that? The tomato sauce, I mean? I don't know if it'd be considered the same thing or not. They'd probably be pissed at you for trying to cheat ketchup onto the dog, honestly. Going to sleep as it's almost 1 AM here. Alright, take it easy, Artsy. Thanks for hanging out. Hot doggo. Gas station hot dogs, though, they're pretty solid. It's on the weird roller thingies. I actually tried getting like some fried onions from like a grocery store, and it just wasn't the same. Awesome hot dog. Hell yeah, Antler. Give it a little toasted, toastiness. Hot dog. Hog dot. Huge hog dot. That's someone that holds you lovingly like this dude holds its hot dogs. True. I'm so sick of hot dogs. Not sick enough, apparently. Kind of dancing with it like a tango thingy. Oh, I can't see. Just make this cover the entire thing. Guess we have nothing better to do. Absolute cinema. The hot dog shooting mustard. Ooh, that would be a good idea. Keep that in the reserve. Mayo? Even better. You ever work with lab sliders? Nah. I don't. I have no idea how people work with those. I feel like it's like too much thinking. Trying to think of like 3 different things and for one color instead of just like looking at it. Oh, what's up, Yogurts? Lab sliders, more intuitive than RGB. Wait, is that the is that this thing? Or this thing? I've definitely never seen this before. It's even looks even more difficult. Is that something you usually work with, Gurno? Flash tack? Nice wiener. Hey, thanks. You too. It's like God gave it the ultimate weapon. The B slider is good because it's warm, cold, basically. Any tips for painting fur? I think my go-to is usually just really trying to pay attention to edge control. Like if I was gonna give this guy a fur collar. Of course he needs a fur collar. Let's give him a fur waist thingy too. Character Design 101. You slap that on. And for me, I like to lasso some areas in. Just to start chiseling out some of just the feeling of the length of the fur and stuff. Be super messy, it's whatever. Later just go in and kinda smudge shit around a bit. Find little pockets of, I don't know, where light might catch it extra, so it doesn't seem too smooth. Any place where there's seems a bit too solid, you just kind of smudge it a bit. Soften some areas. Things start becoming a bit too smooth, you throw in a couple strands here and there, just to bring back a little bit of sharpness, a little bit of interest. It's kind of up to you where you decide to put fur or put lack of fur. I think it's just it comes down to a nice balance of not too much, not everywhere, just finding the right places to have a little bit. Have other places be a bit more relaxed, as is with a lot of things in art. Something balanced makes the circle go round or something. And I guess as you some things you could consider down the road is the direction that the fur is pointing, so it's all the fur here is doing this thing, right? Pointing downwards, but as it comes up to it wraps over the shoulder, this is coming towards you. Right, and then pointing away again. So just kind of the form of the fur in these kinds of areas. Really start going in there with some super deep AO. Kind of when an animal, I don't know. You would kind of see on cat fur. Some parts just have more AO. Not do it shitty. something like that. Been moving for like 2 minutes and the hot dog is so shiny. They say could always be more. Yo, what's up, Rick Souza? Sett suplexing a hot dog? Yeah. We're trying to study sound along for rendering, but he seems too good to study. I mean, he's probably studied from life. Oh, he's 100% studied from life, so. What you see him painting is just him filtering right through his eyes. And all he sees is feet. Or she? I don't know. They. Lizzie's out. Everybody's down in the basement right now. It's like a party. Yo, Kiank. Long time follow. I've only recently able to catch a stream. Yeah, I don't stream super often. That's kind of the New Year's resolution. We gotta do some more streaming. Yo, howdy, Mr. Miker. Interesting to see him draw Briar. That's true. Done messing around with this weird thing. Unless anyone has some suggestions. Alright, you gotta do some drawing before heading to bed. I'm asleep now. Alright, see you, hello, Loimu. Thanks for visiting.
I love your Arcane Savior Victor piece. Do you think you share any thoughts on the process about it in general? It's chill if you don't wanna. I think for Arcane Viktor specifically, I like just in my mind, I was like, it would be really cool if it was like a super high key piece. Or I guess for any splash in general, like something like super bright. Kinda, I don't know, it sticks out like a sore thumb in the sea of like really dark, edgy splashes. Like all my references that I had were all like the weird ones with like the what the fuck just happened? Like some weird prismatic colors and random jazz. I think for the underlying tone of that, even though it was like super bright and seemingly like peaceful, happy, I wanted there to feel like something was a little fucked up. So as bright and cheerful as it looked, it'd be cool if there was a little bit of the anomaly sort of peeking in the back, or in this case, the gigantic thing. So first you would see, you would see Viktor himself. Doing this little jig. Then you would notice, and he has like this like kind gesture and everything, right? Like he's like trying to be super inviting for you. This stupid third arm. So you'd see him reaching out, and you see this big, fucking weird ass thing in the back, which is like, oh, that's not supposed to be there. That's not pleasant at all. This expression is like not super welcoming, more just like intense Viktor stare. He's like slightly furrowed brow. His Chad cheeks. I guess that was essentially the idea. Take a high key, peaceful thing, make it unsettling somehow. The Spirit Blossom Hui allegations. Well, couldn't do anything about that. That's what the concept looked like, so. Don't look at me. Yeah, that's sort of that's sort of the thought behind that. Turn him into proper set, give him ears. That's true. needs to be like way bulkier. It's whatever. It's like two swirly things here, right? Put some cereal on top. The hot dog could be eaten as breakfast. Gross. Legendary Twitch skin. I shall have more rato. I really wanted to do high noon Twitch. I just got lost in the sauce. There we go. Peak framing. Good night, head to bed. Good night. Alright, see you WM draws. You're probably gone, but I'll miss you. Howdy, Renier. Yay. Hot dog into Mr. Wiggles. Super remember what's going on with him, but I think he just had eyes. Like half intestine or something. Twitch? No, I've never done Twitch before. Spoke. Let's buff him up a bit. There we go.
Oh, hell yeah, brother.
Yo, Bano Bro, 10 months. Support Bano Bro, and also hello, that is a big wiener. How you been, Bandal? How's your new year going? McDonald's uniform or something. Not the McDonald's again. Have you ever taken or recommend any splash painting course tutorial? I don't know if there's any splash course tutorials out there. I know there's like speed paints of, not speed paints, like time lapses of other people throwing it up there, but I feel like the thing with Splash is like there's just so much that to talk about that it's you could either make like freaking 10-hour-long videos, which I guess at that point is like a series, or you do like one video that goes over like a tiny bit of each thing to where everybody's like, oh, generic advice. Tell me something I haven't heard of before, kind of thing. What the kurwa fuck? Fuck. What the kurwa? Is there 3 identical comments about the rest of the owl? Yeah, exactly. Like, I feel like such a big part of it is just like, I don't know, being able to go over it slowly with like, I don't want to say mentor, but essentially people who are doing the same thing and just grinding on it for a long period of time to like one, get the essence of Splashdown, but then later on also like putting your own kind of twist and tastes into it, I guess. Luckily, you look at any splash, you can like usually immediately tell the people that made it. You like follow it closely, I guess. They all have like their own flair or style or way of executing on. It's essentially the same type of marketing image or whatever. Like I don't think it's like super easy to just be able to watch a video and pinpoint all those things like either right away or even in a short amount of time, I guess. I think it's maybe for that reason that you don't see a lot of splash courses out online. It's just a lot, you know, I guess. That's what it feels like anyways. Otherwise you have like a bunch of outsourcing people or who have done this stuff, making courses, being like, hey, buy my course for however long, however many. Subscribe now for 2 2-hour classes. Do you know Millicraft? She's an artist. I haven't. Does not sound familiar. Millicraft. Milika Selikovic. Oh, this stuff is like super cute. Very very blizzardy. Oh, not the Mooding. I'll give him a follow. Advice to be a better artist besides drawing every day. Taking a break. Recharging. Spend time to decompress and look around and observe shit around you. Unless you're sick of art in general, then totally just take a break and not burn yourself out, I guess. Forward is swing and Bochen. Not as possible to understand everything speed. Yeah, sometimes it's not even about the speed. It's like some person could paint like the hot dog in like the slowest stroke possible. But it's like, unless you've painted 100 hot dogs, you don't know that that stroke is going to be there, you know? Spend like 100 strokes trying to do the same thing. Regards the splashes. Yeah, Raiko's your stuff is pretty cool. Let's do this thing. Literally just because of the strap on his chest. Basically, to answer your question, no. Draw all the time to get better. We heard a hoser. Love their art. Sounds like a loser. If you ask me. Sounds like he should be hosing down ice rinks in Canada. Brian gotta go to bed since it's 1:30. Take it easy, Grinnell. It's for hanging out. Need that because I'm going through art blocks. That's totally normal. Like our has fallen in the trap of grinding art 24/7 to the point where it's no longer fun. Yeah. Been there. I think for me it's like when you do start to like make stuff and you like you feel like you're able to without being scared of, oh my god, am I gonna be, or I can't do this, or I don't even know how to do this. And it's like it makes the frustration, that makes the boring grind a little more worth it. Just a little bit. Also, you just gotta. As someone else said earlier in chat, just start finishing stuff and have fun with shit. You gotta put those studies to use, otherwise, it's just gonna. I don't know, what are you even doing studies for, really? You know. What's the point of studying if you're not gonna do shit with it? Wait, hear me out. Not hot dog. Hard dog. Right, you can have that one for free. Oh, he doesn't have yours. Oops. It's the longest period of time you took a break from. Oh, it disappeared. This period of time you took a break from art. I don't know, maybe like a couple months. I mean, like personal stuff. I haven't done I don't do personal stuff at the frequency that I used to before I like started working. I guess it's normal, but I was like, there were periods where I was like super upset at myself for not being able to churn out fan art and work at the same time. Then I was like, but drawing's my hobby. I gotta do it outside of work, even though work is literally the same thing. So now I'm just kind of like, oh, I'm gonna play games. I'll make a seasonal piece here and there. I could do a cute little Kindred butt doodle or something every now and then, but not kicking myself in the nut. Not working 2 jobs, essentially. Do not like Ludibri music. Unless it's this one. Turning pixel art helped getting out of it. Yeah, changing up the medium, surprisingly, like, really nice. It's like a whole new like toolkit you get to fuck around with. Draw with the pen in case you like studying it. Helps you to memorize better. Immediately see your mistakes. Yeah. I always did prefer pen more. Makes you think about it more. Makes you take your time. Makes you less Control Z spammy like digital will make you get used to, I guess. Guess that's Hard Dog Tango Sett. He's a real one. How kawaii. It's giving graves. Yeah, I think if we wanted to fix up his pose, we'd have to like really like make him lean into it, you know? And I need to like change up his legs a little bit. It's like this, and then he... Right? Seeing the vision? It's like an easy fix, but it's also like... just not worth the effort in proportion. I mean, we wasted more time before, so... just stitch this up, I guess. Oh, he's bending it a little funky. Like another thing with like, you gotta be okay with making big changes, you know? If it'll make the thing better. And if it takes however many hours to touch it up, you just gotta make the change. A lot of people are usually like, oh, I'll do it on the next one, or and I'm like, bitch, do you want a good piece? So that's the benefit of having a super messy painting process, that you're never too precious with anything that you put down, so you're super okay with just scrapping it and changing it on the go. And honestly, that's like one of the more enjoyable parts of painting. But to do fucking line art and then all these different layers of like multiply, not to call anyone out. Like way too frustrating. In fact, we could even like take this and zoop, give it a bit more of a turn. And it's fine with the way it is. Is there any way we can convince you to switch this delightful dog for an Aphelios? No. One thing I'd love to do this year is do more personal stuff. I have projects I've been thinking about for years, haven't done it so far. Don't know I'm not productive with my own stuff. I mean, it happens. Be for plenty of reasons. Most of the times I don't even feel like getting out of bed, so. You just gotta get excited about it. Somehow. Hardwiener Tango Sett. Streaming the next day. Yep. I'm back. I'm back. Want you to draw Vex one day. I feel like I draw Vex a lot. I was actually gonna do for the stream like a little New Year's thingy where either Kindred and Wolf or Vex is holding like a sparkler. It'd be funny if Shadow was holding the sparkler and Vex was just like not into it. Enrique Lange, what up? 1 AM, time to eat. Thank you for the cute hot dog. Alright, take it easy, Foxen. Thanks for hanging out again. Look for the Kindred stuff, goes without saying, don't kick yourself. Fathomably hard. Appreciate the kind words, Wolf. Yeah, I mean, it also helps that you guys are like so supportive and shit. Change is good. So that's like the best advice you've ever given. You do pain and tell the big changes. Just gotta remove that bitch from your ear telling you how much of your time you spent already. Yeah. It's not like super precious or anything. I mean, I don't think it usually should be. It's like for any industry aspiring people, if someone tells you to tear that shit up, you better tear that shit up, I guess. Better give that bitch a rippin'. You can't say no, right? That's like, might as well get in the habit of changing things up to make your thing closer to whatever you want it to be, rather than settling for something slightly not so what you want it to be. Of course, now maybe like this piece, I called it a piece, this shitty doodle is like a bit messier. I mean, I don't care, it's a shitty doodle. It's a shitty shit post doodle. if there was line art, it'd be such a mess to change it. Yeah, I don't know how clean line art / anime artists do it. The ones that like paint their lines and just like overpaint it until it finally becomes finished is a bit more understandable, but the ones that like always keep their line art, always keep the shading and the multiply. I mean, it looks good, don't get me wrong. It looks really good. I wish I could do that, but I can't. Wolf holding Beck's like a sparkle and she got that blue fire around her. Pretty cute. Decides who paints a certain splash. I do. Me. Bex but Zaya, never did Zaya. Yeah, I think Bex and Zaya are just a bit too different. Zaya's got the 2 tall ears in the hood. Bex has got the 2 tall ears in the hood. Bex has got Shadow, and Rakan is practically Zaya's Shadow, Lamau. Pure chaos. Can you add Fire Spark? Also teach how to do in the top dive piece. Struggled a lot. Mostly photo bashing instead of painting by hand. Photo bashing is a good way to go. Fire Sparks are ass. Fire Sparks, lens flares, any kind of like sandy debris or what, just photo bash it. Shit's too much of a headache to paint normally. Set in a pum-pum shorts. Yeah. So welcome, definitely not Colleen. An older version of Photoshop, is that right? If yes, why? Because the new version's AS. And I hate whenever an update comes out and just totally breaks it or changes something that I'm used to. Because I hate change. I hate all the AI bloatware stuff. So what up, Uber? Good. Guten Morgen. Spider-Man Maximum Pulse Jeff. It's true, you could be like... Jeff could be like... Yowie, yowie. Smaller. So the blast is like super maximum. Should get that low angle on his. Frame the composition with his tail crawling back in, right? Actually, we don't even see This part, we just do drop it a bit higher. Do 2 arms out? I don't know how he does it. There's a one arm on top of the other, like Mega Man. Oh, sorry, Spider-Man. Totally right. What's up, Alas Dare Valor? Welcome. Waffle. Oh, Bubba, I can't even open that. Computer's got a virus. Spotted me tapping it? Yeah. We play with lighting and shapes. Appreciate it. I think most of the time with lighting, I just do like the bounce light thing. The bounce light and everything, and feels Disney and happy. I remember a comment from like super early on where they were like, oh, it's the hoser lighting. Like, it's the hoser lighting. And they were basically like, that bit of light cutting in from like a certain direction and then most of the thing being lit by a bounce light. And I was like, oh, I guess I do kind of do that a lot sometimes. I don't know. I think bounce lights are just cozy. But love to see a Isutsune drawn by you today. What is that? Dragon? Serpent thing? It's pretty cute. It's like an axolotl. Here, let me put Aurelian Soul on the list. He's practically that thing. Nice ass cheeks, bro. Thanks, Monkey D. Luffy 1324747. Do like rimming. Any tips for an aspiring splash artist? Man. I think just remember to enjoy what you're doing, if possible. And be brave about stuff. If there's something you really want to try to do it. If there's like a super complicated scene that you want to do, go for it. And if it fucks up and ends in disaster, well, now you know what to work on. You work on that thing and then you try again, and you get better every time. And then I think slowly that fear of trying ambitious compositions or whatever slowly turns into like personal challenge type of deal. You're like, oh, I wonder if I can do this, and then you try it, you get your ass beat again. That's art in a nutshell. Welcome to art. But I think regardless, just remember to enjoy yourself if you can. Think in a world of AI and godlike Chinese artists, your ideas are kind of like the thing that'll make you stand out, I guess. I mean, obviously having solid fundies never hurts, but like rendering as like a thing in a vacuum isn't as important as a cool idea or whatever. I used to think like rendering was like the star of the show, you know? It's like, oh, look at this cool, look at this cool, the way they painted this and everything. But then it's like, you know, there's just so much of cool, flashy poses with not a whole lot of anything else, really. And you see it once and you're just kind of like, yeah, it's kind of cool. You put it away and never look at it again. But then there's like images where it's like almost no rendering even. And just like super, I don't know, emotion evoking. Just like, wow, that's really cool. But it's a lot of, it's just me rambling, I guess. Remember to hydrate. True. Take a sip of my Red Bull. Did you like Vex's the artwork for it? Is it the one where she's like swinging by the tree branches, all pouty and stuff? Because I really like those ones. I think there's like some illustrations where Vex looks really weird. But you know, for the most part, I think they're all really awesome. I think Tour Box is a waste of money. What's Tour Box? Lots of good life advice in general here. Been through some hard times. But we're hanging in there. So made me Google to see if this hot dog skin was. It's kind of your fault. Ain't nobody thinking this is real. Start and scrap up some random ideas. Sparkler here. Sparkler here. Break the symmetry a bit.
maybe Vex could be like. Good idea was working is way harder. I mean, don't get me wrong, they're both hard. It's not rendering's not easy, but it's doable with enough time. This one's like Wolf is like fucking thinks the sparklers are like Satan magic. Bring her head closer to the center so there's more room for her mane. Somewhere on the thing we can have like a Happy New Year 2025. I'll postcard like. Shadow can be a little bigger. Yeah.
Lock butt, what's up? Oh, yo, Spider X. What's poppin'? You guys gonna hang out with Rwana yet? Nah. Yeah, she's been in a couple meetings, and then winter break hit, so probably see her a bit later. Also super pumped, but also Happy New Year, dude. Just a 2025. Like swallowing whole firework is floor accurate. Did she do that? Black Tatar, like that. We love a pouty Vex. Getting late here, gonna bed now, have a good stream. Chad, die, Joe, boo. Alright, see you, Nazanar. Thanks for hanging out. Every single expression you give Wolf is great. Yeah, because it's all shit posty. There's no serious expression of Wolf, it's just. Should probably be more like that. You can also do like a New Year. Then it can also be like a postcard style, you know? So this is the card itself. Have it like thrown on a table. Along with some other photos underneath, but we don't see those. Right. Or even literally on the table. I don't know what the perspective of that is, but as a scene, it could be cool. I'm working on? Just doodling some ideas for a quick New Year's doodle that may or may not be a thing. Vex hate the concept of not being able to die. Oh, I have no idea. Honestly, if we're really feeling it, we could do an entire series, you know? Like a four postcards. That actually sounds really cute. Which essentially means we need more, two more ideas. All involving sparklers, because I don't know what the fuck else New Year's is about. Too lazy. A 1v1 mower Terry. Yeah, is that before? Spider Axe just wants to know who can beat each other up. Like a tournament style. Till there's one left. So we're gonna mess around with Kindred first. versus bows time. I need to power skill the splash team. Oh yeah. Well, I don't know. Mo's like pretty fucking tall, but Terry's seen some military action. I'll give it to Terry this time. You get a whooping ass or two. One postcard a day, it's a good concept. Oh yeah, that was... might have been too much. Probably have like a better idea how to do it now though. Do it in my like my poopy doodle style instead of trying to make it like a weirdly half rendered scene for all of them. This one might kind of a pretty neat mood guide for this one. Trisk Gatling gun firework. That doesn't make sense. Controls he counter hits hard. Yeah, courtesy of Juffles. Welcome, Chi-Chi. See the Kane Kale stream yesterday? No, I saw the video of him announcing that there was going to be a stream, but I didn't see the stream. How's he doing? Alright, 2:30 a.m. Go to bed now. Have fun noodling. Blue. Good night, trash in a can. and the girl with glasses mostly talked and answered questions. Any what has he been up to? Assume that's like one of the more asked questions. Been MIA for like several years, right? Working on the game. Do you like Lest from Arcane? Do I fucking love Lest? Lest is so fucking cool. What are our coolest characters in Arcane? Viktor, Lest. Can't remember anybody else. Isha's pretty cool. So what up, Mako? Idea for Postcard, Lulu, hugifying a snowman, any other snowman building activities in general. Come to think of it. Is snow like a New Year's thing? I guess it doesn't really matter. I feel like I associate snow a bit more with Christmas. I might try to lean into like the fireworks or sparklers or I don't know, watching something countdown question mark. What if Wolf was scared of fireworks? Oh, he definitely is. Living in Richmond now. Richmond, Washington, I'm assuming. Snow or perhaps a scarf. True. It is cold. Weave through a bunch of shit.
If y'all are coming
Shut
in
up. Hidden use copy button. Hello, Discord? Ah. I guess it won't let me when OBS is running. It's really interesting. Disable. Should have sent you an invite. Gotta keep the light levels low so it feels appropriately cozy. Still gotta add the glows for the other two. Hey Peeves, what up? Happy New Year, sir. It's true, maybe they're like super shit at using sparklers. So they're just in shambles. Got a guy laying on the ground with the arrow in front of him. That's not a bad idea. Yo, Chaotic High 4, welcome, welcome. They're lighting that guy's soul on fire and just so happens to be a sparkler. Oh man, it's even smarter. How would I even do that? it's at this angle. Hear me out. Right, and similar to the pose that Kindred was doing for the little random one-off Christmas doodle. Give it a little dimension. The dude's body's like on the ground like this. Somehow. The wish you were here angle. I like it. There's something cool about them being super like into the sparkler. Just don't know how to tie the spark itself into like
Oh, sweet ass. It looks like I'm jerking my
oh shit. Kindred OF with another tier 1 sub gift. Appreciate you, dude. Also, hello again. Get a cool new year. It's too hard. I do like the pose, it's just you don't have to think too hard about the dead person thing. That way I can at least do this. I can still be like super into it. You were jerking my gherkin here. It's pretty lame actually. I worked early the next day, so I stayed up and immediately went to bed. Didn't do anything from New Year's. What? That's cool too. Sometimes nothing is pretty sweet. What if she was Guys, this isn't fun anymore. Have Kindred Wolf take up less of the frame. Never! Yeah, I think the mood works. Chase this one because it's where things are in place, I think. I still don't know if this is what Wolf's thing looks like. The little sigil on his forehead. You haven't streamed since last year joke yet? Nah. Be the first. Ah, there we go. Random question, thoughts on $500 Ari skin? I think you get at least 120. Roughly 120 McDoubles for that price. Just kind of a crime on McDonald's part. Should definitely be able to get way more than 120 of those, but just inflation things, I guess. The Peeves and Waffle are just going off with the good ideas. I'm just like... Just like, haha, Sparkler. Blue part his leg or his jaw on the floor at the site. Leg. Don't got legs. Artificial bouquet. Bokeh.
Oh, hell yeah, brother.
Yo, Els draws with a tier 1 sub. Appreciate the support, dude. Repping a good one. Having a good one. like potentially a little bit of as I'm real, I don't think we're finishing this one. Old photo. Be something like this. If you're feeling lazy, just say hoser. Feeling fancy and sexy, say hoser, eh? Azure has a bad mouthfeel, yeah. Get on Twitch much or watch streams? I'm really glad I made for this stream. Hey, I'm glad you could be here, dude. Practically always doodling. Well, whenever there's a stream, well. Keep this on the side as like an idea thing. Yeah, Peeves, I don't know if you've seen this yet. Sir, eh? Says piece of shit. Yeah. I do like the postcard idea. Just for a different occasion.
It's a lovely postcard. Will we see it again? Maybe. If I get bored enough. hard do you have to press to get 100% opacity? Not super hard. If anything, I have a harder time.
Looks like I'm jerking my gherkin.
Damn, I just completely forgot what I was saying. Do that for the 245 bits. It's the gritty while Wolf beatboxes. The fuck is hits the gritty? Thank you for the bits, dude. Inspiration for years now. Glad I finally catch your stream. Yeah, I'm glad you could join, dude. That you could come hang out. Check out what goes on behind the scene. There is not very much. Maybe she's sitting up a big tree branch, a really tall tree branch. Or a stump. It's easier. And you see a hand here. Waving a little sparkler at her. But then she's holding up her own sparkler, right? But it's all burned out. And then like Tristana's like, here, have a fucking addict. Kindred makes her drawn and stand using Joe. Yeah, that would work out. Anybody with like a familiar fucking Ivern and Daisy would make a terrifying combo. Community Discord, yeah, let me hit you up with invite. Tristana's hand or ally? Let's go Tristana. Yo, what's up, Whiskey? This frame is Vigar snuffing out the sparkler. Favorite character to play versus who's your favorite character to draw and why? My favorite character to play is Shaco. Because he's just there to be annoying and do his own thing while everybody gets annoyed at him or because of him. Teammates and enemy players alike. Favorite to draw is probably either Vex, Briar, or Kindred. I mean, Briar's pretty cool too. Never really played her in normals though. But I just like Briar a lot. Her cool personality. Straight Jack Good Vex could be neat. I mean, her sleeves already dangle like behind her. Now she'll just be like a walking scarecrow puppet thing. Technically, this thing isn't supposed to be here. It's supposed to be like this number.
Yeah, let me get you one too. Yo, what's up, Rockets? The fuck is the song? Draw a normal person face. First you draw the entire face and then you go cry when it doesn't look right. You do a this number. Yeah. Yeah, this makes more sense. That shading. Wait, what is that shading? From something? It's goddamn ARMS music. It's Pokemon. It's the pocket monsters. I think it's better to get mileage from those draw box circle line exercises versus just drawing random crap. I think it's good to keep the draw box stuff in mind while you're drawing random crap. Think about how that draw box stuff can apply to the random crap that you're drawing. You don't necessarily have to like do one or the other, but figure out a way that blends the two in a way that makes sense for you. Or draw a little real crap, yeah. It's like one where you draw like cylinders lying on top of each other, right? Fleshy cylinders or whatever. It's like boom, overlap. You got your AO. You got some texture. Maybe it's like two cracked cylinders lying on each other. They cracks themselves of AO. Maybe there's like some atmosphere coming off of the cylinders. Make it easier to read from afar. Well, we'll throw in some like sparkles. A couple of sparkles here and there. Something like that. You stream Genshin Impact and use your paycheck to gamble. Genshin sucks. It's all about Zenless. At least for the time being. Before you autopilot too hard. Yeah. example of this Vex. Fox looking up. Body was probably doing something like this. Yeah, do both. They're pretty intertwined. The back of his head looks like. Oh, I guess we didn't get to do the New Year's thing really, but we brainstormed some ideas. Got this out of it. So that's something. Standard Vex sketch pose. Guys, I'll hop off for now. Nice hanging out with y'all. It's cool that we could double our amount of streams in a year. First 2 days. Well, I guess technically this is the first stream of the year. Yeah, appreciate y'all for hanging out. I'll probably go play Blotro for the next several hours or something. Good night.